you guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about 2 things you should never tell a narcissist. Number 1, your good news, and number 2, bad news. The narcissist is waiting for the moment to use this as a punishment. How they use it as a punishment? When you share your good news with a narcissist, they're not happy for you. I'm going to just tell y'all straight up, they're not going to be happy for you. That's why they put on that crazy looking smile, which they have to force, because they're not really happy for you. They don't care about your good news. And even though it may benefit them in a way, they still don't care that it's happening to you. Like it brings them joy to know that something great is happening to you. They don't care about that. They only care about how it benefits them. And they will use it against you if they know this is something. See, with narcissists, oh, y'all check out my latest drawings. I'm going to start like having some of my latest drawings in the back when I go on camera. And these are marbles. But yeah, so the narcissists, they know that if you let them know about the things that you like, things you enjoy, things that you want, they're going to always keep that in mind. And they will use that against you as a punishment. How? Because they will try to block your blessings by getting in the way of something that you just might have your hands on soon. But then you might lose it by telling a narcissist what you want, because they'll find ways to sabotage it. And I know that, what God got for you, no man can take away from you. I know that, but some people, they allow bad things like that to happen, even though it comes back. It's like, it's for you, but at the same time, it may be taken away from you, but only for a short time. In due time, you will get it. So it's kind of like, it's kind of confusing. I know some people probably would like to argue against that and say, well, if it's a blessing from God, how can an enemy get in the way of that? And that's true. But then, it may not really be that time for you to receive that blessing, but it's still for you. So by the narcissist doing that, they're going to receive their karma. They're going to get their karma for getting in the way of something that's for you. And on top of that, you grow when you learn how to deal with the narcissist. If you deal, and it's a normal reaction, a normal human reaction to respond to someone with anger who is deliberately trying to sabotage you and hurt you. It is. But once you learn that who you're dealing with, and you know how to respond to them, then you'll receive that blessing quicker than later. Because it's just like you don't throw stone for stone, especially with evil people. Narcissists are very dark-spirited, and they're angry spirits, and angry spirits are very destructive. And they're so destructive, they will hurt themselves trying to bring you down. They don't care, because at the end of the day, the only thing they want to take away from that is knowing that they destroyed you. That's the goal at the end of the day. If you fight back with the narcissist, you're really giving them fuel, because they feed off that. That's supplied to them to know that they're getting to you. Oh, now I made you mad, huh? Well, this going to make you even madder. Watch what I do next. And as long as you give them that fight, you're only hurting yourself. So learn how to deal with the narcissist. I know everybody's situation is different, but don't let them bait you into that fight with them. When narcissists do dirty things, it's going to come back on them. They're already suffering because they're miserable. They're dark-spirited. They're empty. They feed off negativity. They feed off of your happiness, even though they're not happy for you. So this is why you should keep your good news to yourself. Move in silence. Keep silent around them. Keep quiet around them. Everybody don't have to know what's going on with you. Everybody don't have to know about that promotion you're about to get. Keep it to yourself. Thank God for it. Be happy in your moment. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. But you don't have to share it with everybody, because everybody's not going to come with you on your journey. The same thing for the bad news. Don't share the bad news with them, because that one is going to hurt even more so, because you wanted it so bad, and now they know you wanted something so bad that you were rejected from. And if you haven't grown into the understanding that when it's your time and your season, that's when you'll receive that blessing. If you haven't grown to understand that, then you're going to respond to the narcissist, who uses that to taunt you and to punish you. You're going to respond to it. You're going to give them that back and forth. You're going to fight back with them on it. Don't argue with the narcissist when they throw things in your face like that, because trust and believe they will stoop just that low to throw it in your face. That's why you couldn't do this, or that's why, you thought you was going to get that promotion. That's just how they operate. They feed off negativity and drama. They definitely feed off your response to things. And if you let them know that this is bothering me, that just gives them more fuel to keep picking with you. So, don't make it easy for them to keep targeting you. You're just going to have to deal with the losses. And I know that sometimes it's hard to deal with things in front of people, especially when they're looking in your face, looking to see how, I remember, this is just a quick little story, I'm not going to stay on it long. I remember when everything was going on at work and I was under the spiritual attack with a demon, and that girl had I just didn't know how to respond to things, but I was answering to everybody. I was explaining myself, and I was falling deeper and deeper into the trap that the narc had set for me, and all of her little flying monkeys and everybody. It's they was right along with her, trying to destroy me, and only going based off the things that she was saying. They wasn't getting anything from me. They only fed off what she was telling them, because sometimes they're just that powerful to certain people. I mean, it's hard as it is to witness it. It's true. It happens. Sometimes the narcissist is just that powerful. At one time, they had me under the impression that everything they did was truthful and genuine and sincere. And, little did I know that I was dealing with the enemy. I had the enemy attached to me. And once you start to take that away from them, they're going to slowly start to show you that you're not going to get away from me, that easy without me putting you through something. But again, when that was happening to me at work, I didn't know that I shouldn't have been responding. I didn't know how to respond to the narc when I was going through the punishment, when I was facing that spiritual warfare at work. I'm telling you, everybody was against me. I still got my butt up and went to work every day and did what I had to do. And it kind of strengthened me, because I started to brace myself for whatever I had to deal with. That strengthened me. And, the narc is she said things to people, and all you would hear is the shoe shine. Everybody had something to say. All eyes are always on me the moment I walk in the door. And it's just everybody was against me. And you're thinking and for what? Because I choose not to be this woman's friend anymore. And it's everybody in here is trying to bring me down. Everybody. I mean, when I tell you everybody, every single person in there from management on down, even a porter, and not to say like he's beneath me, but I'm just speaking by rank in the workplace. And it's just like, Lord, what is happening? I just didn't know what was going on. A lot of times I was discombobulated. I couldn't focus. I was messing up on things. I was constantly getting called out for something when I'm trying to, you know, stay on one task. I get sidetracked and start on. It really takes a toll on your mental. It takes a toll on your everyday, like, it just takes a toll on you, on your everyday, the way you function on a daily. It really takes a toll on you dealing with narcissists, and especially in a workplace, because they're right there in a closed setting, watching everything you do, monitoring you. Those monitoring spirits monitoring you, and all of her flying monkeys right along with her, the monitoring spirits, they were looking to see how am I going to react, like, and a lot of times they're looking out of curiosity, like, how is she handling this so well? Because I would have broke by now. I wouldn't even want to get out of bed and show my face anymore. Like, well, she holding up, so what you want us to do now? Oh, go hard on her. I want you to do this to her. You do that, you do that. And I'll be working on the management and let the management know this, that, and just making up things. And before they have sense enough to question me, they just took her word for it and decided to treat me according to, and based off what she was saying. So, of course, I'm confused, not knowing what's going on. It really will mess your head up. And so, again, it strengthened me in a way because I had to stop responding. I started to get, like, keep quiet, and I would stop going in the bathroom and crying, and because, this is what I want to say. One of the ladies mentioned one day, look like she been crying. And it's like, that was a jokey joke moment for them. Like, how could you make fun of somebody in tears and being targeted like this and treated like this by a group of people for no reason at all? But it happens, and it's happening to someone every moment somewhere in the world dealing with situations like this with a narcissist. So don't let them see you sweat. I remember mentioning about the workplace. They may have the power to be able to move things around and move the goalposts like they do so good, or get inside of management head to change production to put you on something harder. That's another way that they punish you. And if the management go for it, then but when you just do whatever, you roll with the punches. Once they see you rolling with the punches, and I remember mentioning in a much older video, I said, make it look enjoyable. That kills them to see you going through the punishment with a smile on your face. Oh, that kills them. Because sooner or later they start to, like, they feed off that and they want to be like you. So now they become a victim of some sort. And it's the craziest thing, but we talking about narcissists. That's how they operate. It's crazy. They will hurt you through good news. They will hurt you through your bad news. They use that as a form of punishment. So it's best to keep it all to yourself. Don't tell them that you were fired. Don't tell them that, you were let go on a job. Or don't tell them that you're going through a divorce, or you were cheated on, or you suffered a or you can't have kids. Don't tell them about the things that you desire, but you can't have that, Don't tell them anything. If you were to say, well, I don't think I'll ever be able to have kids, I'm pretty certain I can't, but I'm looking into adoption, they will throw that up. Oh, I just can't see myself getting attached to a kid that I didn't give birth to, like I didn't carry. They'll say things like that. It's just a maternal thing for me. You don't even know how to love yourself. So how are you going to love your child? Like, it's impossible. And that's for anybody, whether they're a narcissist or not. You know, a lot of people, they weaponize their children. Narc parents, they weaponize their children. They look at their children as collateral. You know, they have, they want to start families as a way to say, okay, what is this in, what am I going to get out of this in the long run? How is this going to benefit me? That's how they pick their supply. They don't look at their significant others as the partner. They look at them as supply. How is this going to benefit me? And I know that, in a relationship, there should be benefits, for the both of you. It goes both ways. But narcissists don't see things both ways. They see it one way, and that's their way. So again, don't give them the fight they're looking for. Don't tell them anything about you. Don't tell them your expectations. Don't tell them your good news, your bad, no nothing. Because they're going to use that to punish you. So leave your thoughts down below. Like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.